Quinn, it's been so long since you've uploaded. Where have you been? Well, dear viewers, I've been cripplingly depressed. And yes, while I realize that depression itself is not a physical location that I could have disappeared off to in the distance on the horizon, riding a horse that's been beaten to death, I got lost in the sauce quite a bit. I got lost in the honey mustard that is depression. So one of my subscribers and patrons, Alexi, thank you Alexi, recommended that I take the 9 Axes political quiz. Inherently, politics aren't comedic, so how am I going to make this funny, Alexi? Did you think about that? But I can't let a subscriber down, so here we are, ready to take a 216 question quiz. Question 1. A country must be sure to take all measures to enforce its laws. So initially you sort of think, well, I mean, do we really need to go out of our way to make sure that people don't jaywalk? But I mean, look at a country like North Korea. Apparently, if you take a poster down from the bedroom wall, you're forced into a labor camp, and I can't think of many other people who are going to take down posters from their bedroom wall in North Korea anymore. So they definitely got their point across. So really, if you want to cut down on jaywalking, make sure that when you see people do it, beat them half to death. People should have equal opportunity to succeed. Who's going to say no to, well, ableists, racists, sexist, ageists, homophobes, transphobes, xenophobes. Theocracy is a good system of government. Theocracy is when, like, a priest or a religious figure is like the ruler. All that's going to happen as a result of that is just some dude says, hey man, listen, I know you can't hear the voice, but I can hear God, and he's saying that I should be the boss of all of you guys. And no, by the way, God definitely wants you to sleep with me. Women, it's okay. God doesn't want you to vote. Only those who serve in the military should be allowed to have influence on who is in power. Listen, I grew up on a military base, and like maybe 10% of the guys there, their greatest impact on society in general was just trying to date underage girls. So they would probably vote someone into office who feels the same way. So if this was a system that we implemented, then our president would be a panda. Oh, wait a minute. War is needed to make an economy thrive. Everyone knows the NASDAQ is most secure when we're under constant threat of nuclear annihilation. We should put effort into getting a person on Mars in the near future. Yes, please, like, just get one lucky bastard away from here as quickly as possible. War usually leads to worse outcomes. Sort of depends on whether you lost. American Civil War, people who didn't like slavery, great for them, great for the slaves, who, again, are probably the people who didn't like slavery. The people who were more so fans of slavery, not so great for them, but I think we can all agree that their opinions don't really matter as much. There should be compulsory military service. Probably not, man. I mean, South Korea makes you join the army at a certain age, and look at how many K-pop careers have died because of that. The elders in society know the best path for it. I'm hesitant to take advice from people who are probably more racist, sexist, and homophobic than I am. It is better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure welfare for all citizens. Yeah, sure, like our homeless population is as high as ever. The child mortality rate is through the roof. And people are resorting to cannibalism just to get by. But you know, at least Wall Street's thriving. People should have the power to choose their leaders. No. I love power-hungry dictators. Who doesn't? Sex outside marriage is immoral. Strongly agree, baby. I mean, sex inside a marriage is immoral. Just sex, gross. The poor choose to be poor. Because obviously, when given the choice between continuing to be poor or lifting oneself outside of poverty so that they can feed themselves, their children, not live in filth, one always chooses to continue to live a miserable existence. Yes, that is a choice. If AI could rule more effectively than humans, then AI should rule. If mice could rule more effectively than humans, then we should let the mice rule. Like, if anything can rule more effectively than humans can, fucking let that thing do it. But please, if the AI overlords are watching this video, please use this as evidence that I am on your side. Those who do not work should die. Yes, as soon as you burst forth from the pussy, if you're not immediately sending out applications off to the gas chambers with you, maybe in this theoretical society, we would have a lot more hitmen. So therefore, no one would be out of work because we're all working as freelancers where we kill people who are out of work. Only our national language should be spoken in our country. I would say touche, but... So yes, here are my results. I'm just going to put them up on screen because I don't really know what this means. Or I do know what it means, I just don't know enough to be able to explain in depth. Just take a look. I mean, this isn't the part of the video that you guys want to see. So yes, dislike, leave a hate comment, unsubscribe, and if anything, report this video. The ethereal nature of the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic band frightens me.